Okay, in this video, just talking a little bit about the players that might have an upright swing, certainly one where they feel like they're more of a arms player than a body player. Then when the club comes down from the top, the club face is more open, as you can see here. If it was more closed or working more around my body, the club face would be facing the camera more at this point, but you can see the club face itself is facing out. And so it's more of an open club face. As it comes down, it's laying back more along the swing plane with the toe back this way. Now if I was bent more forward and swinging, like I said, more around my body, then the club face would be more closed. But for upright players and players that are certainly ones that keep the arms more in front of the body and work the club open to close through impact, like you see here, the timing that allows you to do that successfully is that when you come down from the top, that the upper body is not racing forward. So the chest is not spinning out this way. And it's very easy in today's golf instruction world to have a lot of confusing information out there where you might feel like you need to get the upper body going to be a body player and not have some sort of a flippy hand action. But in reality, you have to decide which swing that you really want to have. More of an upright swing or arms in front swing that is a little more arms dominated, or one that's more body. So this tip for today in this video, really focusing more on the arms players out there, where as you come down the body's waiting, and then the arms rotate the club back to square, and you can see my body quite upright because that's sort of the hallmark of more of an upright swing. And then the club is released through here like you'd see in a Phil Mickelson type of a swing, and the club then comes around and back up again into the finish. From the other view, as the club comes down, you can see the club face once again quite open here as it starts down. Upper body is waiting for the arms to get down inside there. Right arm is straightening out. And now the forearms start to rotate the club back to square. There's a square club face at impact. And now the club keeps rotating over and up, which will keep the club working correctly and keep the ball from hooking. If I happen to turn this club over drastically on the way through like this and just flip it over with my forearms, that is a hooking shot. That shot will almost always be a drastic shot this way if it's turned over early enough. So we don't want that. We don't want a forearm rotation to square the face that twists the club violently to the left. We want the club instead coming down, impacting the ball, and going back up again. And that keeps the club face rotating at the right rate to hit the ball nice and straight. And once again, this is for the upright players out there, players that are more armsy, keep the arms more in front of the body while they're playing, compared to someone that swings lower, flatter, and more around their body. So the forearms do rotate, the club works open to closed, and to do that, make sure your upper body is not racing ahead, the upper body is not twisting out of the way, which would throw the club over the top and make it impossible for the arms and the body to time up this shot, allowing for solid contact and control of the ball. And one more note here on these types of swings, these are the type of swings that are more likely to hit slight fades or draws, because hitting dead straight shots is harder with this type of swing. And so when you're practicing, try to work on one shot or the other, whichever one feels more natural to you.